Hi, my name is Mark Nieves for Cine Geek. I'm very happy to be talking here with two of the stars of the new movie, Hunting Jessica Brock, is Danica de la Rey Jones and Clyde Berning. So, how you guys doing today?
We're good, Mark. Hi, how are you?
Very good, very excited to be talking to you. Also, Clyde, first of all, congratulations on the film. The movie looks amazing. It's impressive. So the first question is, how was it working with Richard? Because he's the villain of the movie. And something that, hey, I imagine backstage, you're like hanging out, working. Hey, how you guys doing today? Okay, scene. I'm going to kill you now.
I met my match in Richard Lukunku. I have never quite had to step up the way I was asked to step up on this because the man brings it, and he brings it every day, and he brings it in every moment. And that's the thing. That's just, I have such respect for the guy. He's so present, and he's so there, and he's so in the moment with you that it does make your job easier. But you better bring everything you got because otherwise, so really, just such mad respect. And I got to say we had fun. We did get to be like kids again. We got to rough and tumble. We got to like punch each other up, and he's just plays a really great villain, and he made it easier for us to play our roles, I think, because of his detailed work. Yeah.
Yeah, especially against Danica because Danica, he was mean.
Mm,
Oh, but
mm,
actually, behind the scenes, he is the sweetest human. And I think, in order to play the characters that we play and go to the places we have to go, we have to have such a mutual respect and consideration for each other. And every single villain on this film respected me, and likewise there's such a respect and a love. And so when you have that integrity and that connection between actors, you can take the character wherever it needs to go. So yes, best villain, but behind the scenes the best human, and we held space for each other, all of us. So it was epic.
Since the movie is from South Africa, you guys are from South Africa, and here in Puerto Rico, or at least the movies are being shown around the world. How does it feel from South Africa? This project started out, then all of a sudden started streaming, became the number one movie in South Africa. Then all of a sudden, Quiver distributors acquired the rights, and now it's going to be shown through the U.S. So, especially, how do you guys feel when something that started like the snowball effect starts so small and says start doing this, and then all of a sudden it has this premiere movie theaters around in the US. So let's start with you, Jessica. Jessica, oh, sorry.
Oh
Sorry.
no, you can go with Jessica's side. um it was so unexpected. You get a script or a brief, you audition, you go through the process, and you're happy to just work and explore different characters and different stories and different themes and level up your skills. And when you're done, you just feel so accomplished already when you're done with the shooting process. And I don't think you actually, maybe I'm wrong, Clyde, but you don't actually think about what it could be. You're so present with the work. And then when it was like all the stuff started happening, it was quite a shock to the system for me, but also so exciting and also just an honor. It really is exciting that we have the capacity. We've always had the capacity to go worldwide, and it's so lovely that it's done in such an unapologetic way, with an unapologetic film and story. I think it's like it packs a punch. So what an honor! It's really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it is obvious that South Africa can bring it. Our A game will stand up to any A game globally, and so that's exciting, is to see that people acknowledge that, and that it is for real. And I think it was, of course, a wonderful surprise, but at the same time, we like secretly we know we know that we can do this. We can play on any playground, and we can step up to the plate. I've said that's the second time I've said that. So, yeah.
No
It's
worry, but
mean.
yes. Also, like I was saying, I got a chance to opportunity to interview Alistair, and
Mm,
then we talk a little bit of how of making this kind of movie, of the struggles that go behind the scenes, especially when you have something scripted and all of a sudden you didn't have the resources to do it. So I want to ask you, were you when the movie came out? Well, when you do shooting the movie, did you find something that was scripted? Then all of a sudden there's a change and worked so well. They said that was the best choice of what we're doing right now.
Funny enough, in some of the choreography, there's a fight scene that I have where someone swings at me and I fall. That fall was by mistake, and they kept it in. There was something else as well. I fell a lot when I wasn't meant to, and had to get up and they kept it in, and I think it added to the integrity of what a real fight would look like. You know, it's not always so clean. We're also fighting on different terrains, so I think they found the integrity in the mistakes.
yeah,
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 and they found the identity of the film in the mistakes, or in the places where maybe we felt like, oh, we need to change. The change actually honored the film.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we were very fortunate to have directors and producer, well, a director and producers that gave us the freedom to play, to make proposals, to uh, bring something new, make suggestions, and so having that freedom while staying within a very structured format like the choreography and the stunt work, just opened up these opportunities for magic, really, for magic that, as Danica says, wasn't necessarily planned but ended up in the film.
The movie's amazing. It's great. So go ahead, everybody, watch it. But you need to support more films from around the world. And I think this movie it brings it. So just a reminder, The Hunting Jessica Brock, it starts on movie theaters on the 13th of February. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
You
so
too.
much, Mom. Thank
Thanks, Mom.